Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. And I have stolen some. No, I haven't stolen this equipment. I have borrowed this equipment. Definitely didn't buy it because we are taking on a harvest contract that is worth $32,000 plus any extra that we can get from the beet sugar that we will be. I guess the sugar beet that we'll be harvesting today. So this is a big, massive machine, and we're heading up to field number 10 as we zigzag over the road, passing our farm here. So we will get ourselves up to the farm, but before we do, we are going to send these two. Oops, sorry, dude. We're going to send these two up to the farm as well because, well, it's nice of them to actually have both. We want to go two, and we will put one there, start the job, and then we'll do the same thing here. We will set a destination, and we'll put it at this end of the field for now. The harvest is just over here on our right. Oop. Thankfully no witnesses. He didn't look. Might have heard a bang, and he's just out for a walk. Probably had his AirPods in and just completely missed what happened there. So let's get things set up here. Need to unfold it. It's like a transformer coming along here. Looking good. Do need to lower the harvester. And I think we can just turn it on. Yeah, okay, yes. I do remember or realize it is for contract work only, and that's why we are here. So this is a very big field. It is definitely going to take us a while. Okay, let's put this on a worker just momentarily while we deal with where we've decided to tell these AI workers to go. And I just want to make sure that they're off the road, not blocking any traffic. So we'll just put ours here. Ooh, maybe while we're here. What's this? Farming cement. Okay, I don't think that's a collectible. Just while we're here, you know. You would think this would be a good building to hide a collectible at. Inside the... No. Hey, there's one. It's been a while. 9 plows to go. So we found one. Perfect. And I think we're just before we take back control of machinery there, of the harvester. Ooh, what's going on there? Is that just us? Well, that's one of us. Oh, I see what's going on. Haha. I think I moved the wrong one of us, or need to move both of us. So let's... Yes, I am blocking. We will come and park the trailer here. Be nice to get one of these. Fast track JCBs. I think we used one of these doing that silage contract. We can hop back here and take control. And I just, yeah, we need to make sure we lower it again. It's one of the things I wish was different when you take back over a machine from a hired worker. you basically have to reactivate everything, like lower it at least, and then turn it back on, as opposed to just continuing to drive. Well, it's actually probably a good thing too that we have 2 trailers. Well, we have 3. We have a third one is ours, but the farmer, as part of the lease borrow equipment, we have 2 trailer wagons, and that might work out to our benefit in terms of unloading. One down on the far side, see it parked all the way up there, and then one now parked down here. Wow. This is a big machine. We're already 40% full and not even done 2 passes. So it looks like perhaps how it's going to turn out is each pass is 25%. So at least from the widest part of the field, I think that we've started from. But for now, maybe we'll at every 3, because that should end up changing which side we unload from, as opposed to doing it at every 4, which would mean that we're always at the same end. That way we can kind of keep things going. Now we do have the follow me. Oops, and we're missing a little. Oops. We'll have to come back and get that. We drifted a little. This doesn't have a very big header on this. Okay, we're actually at 57%, so we will have to basically unload every 3 passes. Wow, this is a big, big machine. Thankfully, this isn't on our front fields, because that would not work. We would not be able to turn around. All right, well, with this said, I think what we'll do is we will get this into a time lapse, because this is definitely going to take us a few minutes to get done. Not too long, because the machine is, 10 kilometers per hour isn't too bad as we begin to drift. So, and I think focusing during the time lapse is going to minimize my drifting errors. So let's jump into the time lapse, and we'll see you in a moment. We're going to have to rethink our unloading strategy, because we only unloaded 73% of this harvester into that one trailer. So we're going to have to make multiple runs to the store. So I think what we're going to have to end up doing, yeah, we're going to have to put this on a worker, and we're going to have to come back and forth with the other trailers. And it's a good thing we have mine, and we'll probably even send some of those as workers as well. So we'll rotate through the 3. So let's get that system going. We have our first tractor trailer load here heading off to Feeding Grain South. Although he seems to be wanting to take the long way, because it's kind of the complete opposite direction. But you do you. So we'll come alongside with the matching trailer as soon as it completes its turn. We'll get it to start to unload. And just like its twin brother, we will send this one to Feeding Grain South towards completing the contract. We will then grab our tractor trailer, our tractor with our trailer, not the tractor trailer. We don't own a tractor trailer. And then we can get this just rotation going. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I'm pretty certain we'll be able to get a full load at this point with the harvester, which is fine. And there we go. We've got it unloading. Maybe. Unload. Just gotta get a little closer. Maybe even a little closer. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna fill up this trailer here as well. You can see it coming down in the harvester. Okay, we drifted a little. There's still more room in this trailer. Okay, so we have that filled up. Now, we should be able to get this up to the road. Now, the last tractor we had pointed going that direction, so maybe that's why it decided to take the long way, as opposed to trying to turn around. And maybe it went down over the bridge, and looped around. Okay, so we will now send this one down here as well. That's the target location. So it's on its way. And you can see it, okay, so it did come down. It didn't do a long loop. It is slowly making its way down. It's almost near our farm. While the those two tractors are on their way to the drop-off location, we will take our tractor and we will see if we can, well, we'll fill this up. We will have to wait for it to come around and make its turn. Okay, while we're waiting, the first tractor has reached the destination, which is good news. And we will see. So this is 24,500 liters. I'm not exactly sure how much our trailer can hold. We'll find out soon enough. And it's going to take us a number of trips. I'm glad they at least gave us 2 of these. And I'm really glad I decided to bring ours to the job as well. So that will definitely shave some time off here. Oh, we're at 4% transported to the field. Okay, well that's going to take a bit. So we'll just continue the rotation. You can see the other tractor is making some good time. Just need to come back up. And we will have that one parked there. Hop back to our tractor. See if we can get this one filled up before the other tractor makes it to the drop-off point. But as you can see, this is a slow job. Because I had time to take care of that. Oop. That did, I didn't do that. So, okay, so worker G is blocked. Oh, wow. Something happened here. Okay. We will just do a loop-de-loop. I had nothing to do with that, but obviously the AI had an issue, but that's fine. I shouldn't criticize too much because my driving has known to be atrocious from time to time. Let's leave it at that. Okay, we can unload this one. While that's unloading, we'll see if we can at least catch this up. Well, what we'll do is we'll get this one loaded up and sent down. All right, this should be a little easier. Maybe. Okay. Oh. Go from too far to too close. And we will see how big this load is. It is much smaller, I think by 6,000 liters. So we will get this one down here. We will come and now take this one and bring it up here. And now let's see. So that one is on its way. That is hard at work. Oh. Glad I did a double check. I did not unload this one. That would have been unfortunate. Thought I had this unloading. Perhaps it stopped when I hopped around. But we will get this done. Wonder if he noticed if I swap these trailers, mine for his. One of his, not both of his. I'm not greedy. Much. Okay, there we go. So now we can send this one back. And ours is stuck. Okay, so that's the one we were just in. Okay, no, ours is on its way. All is good. So I will just continue with the rotation of tractors. I think given the size of this, we'll likely just do some jump cuts because this will take a little while for all this field to get harvested and transport it. So I think jump cuts between the loading is what makes the most sense. While we're working on that large beet harvesting contract, I did grab a cultivating contract that was really hard to pass up. One, money. It's more than $11,000 in cultivation. Two, look at the equipment we get to borrow if I can actually get this to attach. There we go. And the beauty is, it is field number 32, which is a field right behind here. We'll double check. It is, yes, the one just to the left of this track. It is. Look at this beast. This is one of the nice things about borrowing equipment. Unfold this. Figure out which way we want to actually harvest this. I think what we'll do, we'll try to learn from our lesson here. We'll head to what is likely, I think we'll run into this problem either way. But we will start down here. And let's look at the size of this cultivator. Oh my goodness. It is huge. Make sure it's lowered. And I'm not exactly sure where we need to drive for this. A little more to our left. And there we go. Like, we are making speed with this thing. It is amazing. I would like this very, very much. So what is this? The Case 470 and a massive cultivator, and it's just chewing through this field. Amazing. So we'll do these both at the same time, you know, thanks to workers. Now, what we'll likely have to do is we'll do the part of the headland here. We'll make the turn, and we'll get to the other straight part of the field, if you notice on the mini map. That goes along fields 33 and 34. Hey, dear. No, don't. Okay, phew. Don't, please don't. Wow. We need to zoom out to get full appreciation for this. Look at this. This is amazing. Just scoot over a little. There we go. Wow. This will likely be done well before the beet contract. I would like this for sure. One day, maybe. One day. Just to give us a little extra room here at the top, we'll take another swath off. Loop around again. Then we will set this on a worker and we'll get back to the beet field, because more than likely the harvester is full and we need to get our wagons on the move. So let's do this, make the turn. And we will set this off on a worker now. And let's get back to the beet harvesting. Thought I'd take back over our cultivator contract here while our tractors are going back and forth from the sell point, because this is a beautiful, beautiful tractor. I would definitely love to own one of these. I'd definitely love to drive a little better, that's for sure. But the cultivator is probably the best part of this. But I think I'd obviously need a tractor like this anyways to pull it, or a very one similar. But this thing is smooth as butter. We're clocking in 15 kilometers per hour, which doesn't seem fast, but when you consider what it's pulling, you know, and it just, you know, the field is medium size. It's definitely smaller than the field that with the beet harvester, at least I think it is. But we'll put this back on the contractor, or the AI worker, I should say, because we got to get back to our beet field. Well, in fact, what we need to do first is unjam this worker. So the AI slipped into the far lane, which is fine. You know, it happens. I may have done it once or 1,000 times. Speed limit, even if that is in miles per hour, we are slightly exceeding that. Speaking of drifting, I drifted myself into the left lane. But yeah, that seems to happen. Not sure if it's the controller itself that I have, or there's a setting I should fix. Because, but, you know, I can adapt. Whoa, speaking of adapting, let's adapt not hitting that sign and light pole, or I guess telephone pole. We'll slide into here, another load. And we are making progress. Let's see how far we are advanced in this particular contract. Still probably at least half the field to go is my guess. Well, at least to harvest. Well, and we will transport. The question is, how much will we transport to the sell point? 26%. Oh my goodness. This is a time-consuming contract for sure, but it will be rewarding. We accepted the cultivating contract, which gave us about $10,500 worth of profit. Beautiful set of machines. And here is the harvesting contract. As you can see, we are only at 32%, but it will give us a nice profit. Right now, this contract mod that we got says we'll make $17,000 profit from the harvest, plus the $32,847 from completing the contract. So nearly $50,000, and that will actually probably be higher profit because we will likely keep the extra bits in our own silo and sell at a later date. But given the fact that we are only at 32%, what we'll do is we'll jump cut to where we are collecting the last loads from the harvester in order to complete this contract. So we'll see you momentarily. Rolling in here with another load. Could this be the final load that we require to finish this contract? Let's find out. It's getting late. I have slowed down the time to just at the one level, because we are in the month of October, so things are getting dark quite early. And I would prefer not to finish this contract in the middle of the night. Let's go. Let's see. Survey says 86%. So looks like we probably still have another few loads to go. So let's keep cracking. Rolling in with what I think is our second last load. Let's back that up in here. Get this unloaded. Very excited about this moment. Well, I'll be very excited about the next moment once we get the last trailer load in. It's going to be a good moment. It's getting dark, and we do want to at least finish the contract requirements before we move on here from this episode. So let's unload this, get this back to field 10, and let's see if we can finish off this contract. We are very close to finishing off this contract. Now, there's still much left to be harvested, but our goal right now is to get 21,300 liters to the sell point to complete the contract. So we can do our best not to take a full load here. Probably go a little over. Just obviously don't want to be under. But we'd like to keep as much as we can for ourselves, for all this hard work. And there we go. That will do it. 21,381 liters should be sufficient for us to complete this contract. This has been a very, very long contract to fulfill. Now, had to do multiple trips to and from the field, from the field to the sell point, round trips. Have had 3 tractors on the go at various times. Towards the end, I was just running the one tractor. That was saving me some labor costs. And I wasn't worried at that point because the harvester wasn't filling up. So it could do its thing while I was running some trips. But we will pass at some point one. Here we go. Sent this one back. Now both of these are from the contract that I've borrowed. Very nice. Love the JCBs. This trailer is larger than the trailer that I have. But I think... So this is the one thing I would debate doing next time on a contract like this. Assuming it's a contract and I don't already own, say, the Sugar Beet harvester, is I would likely lease a large trailer and maybe even, the cab. I'm not sure whether I'd have... Depends whether I have a tractor that could haul the cab full. But that would definitely reduce the number of trips that I would have to do. But that being said, the limiting factor really is the harvester. It's very slow, especially on a large field like that. So unless I can get a second harvester, that's the question. Should I, would it still be a good idea to lease a large trailer and cab? So, but let's get here. This should be a glorious moment as we finish up this contract. Let's see. As we anxiously await, we have to wait for all this to unload. And I'm pretty sure we brought enough, and this shouldn't be anticlimactic. Oh, it is anticlimactic. Okay. I got lied to, or I misread. I'm 100 liters off. I should have double checked that. All right, let's get 100 liters and finish this contract right off. So if the contract's information was correct, these 349 liters should finish off this contract because it said 100 liters to go. And it lied to me. So this should be the last of it. We have 8,300 liters here. And the reason why, let me show you. Debate is showing you this. So if we come into the contracts app, it's now saying completed. Oh. That is really, really weird. Because I came and delivered. I guess I hadn't harvested enough. That's weird. Okay, so we're done. This contract. Finally. So with that, we have a decision to make next episode. We are going to buy something. We're either going to buy, I think, the oil mill production or a new field. Those are the two things that are on the table. We're going to make a lot of cash. So you're going to have to watch next episode to see what we're going to do. Speaking of next episode, we're going to finish off this beet contract next episode at the beginning. So we will see you then. So thank you very much for watching. And until next time, bye for now.